Good evening. Welcome, City of Lowell Board of Parks, Wednesday, May 28, 2025. Hopefully you're in the right spot. There is a sign-in sheet in the back. Please fill that in when you're here, please. Thank you. When I call you up, could you please go to the podium and speak with the mic? It'll make it easier for me to hear you and the board for you to hear you. Thank you. Okay, number one, Laura Sanchez. Laura Sanchez, please. Okay. Okay, Fatou Kanu, please. Okay, no.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman,
Number three, yes.
can I make a motion that we take item number 3, 7, 22, and 26? So that would be Tom Farley,
Okay, 3,
Bridget Darlin,
22, 26.
Bridget Darlin, Roger Moreau, and Kim Lamborn.
Okay, those
All
are all
those
the
people?
schools.
All the schools, right? That's all the schools?
All the
Yeah.
schools, all the
Can you
schools.
just come up to the
Just
podium,
come on up,
all of you
please.
together?
Right.
Make it easy.
Okay,
K5 is a summer.
Shaughnessy,
thank you.
number 5?
Yeah.
Yep, sorry.
3, 5, 7, 22, and 26.
Yeah, that's a summer recess. I don't know.
Bingo.
What's that?
Jason McCready, well, good.
They just want to do their recess outside.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what- okay.
Okay, why don't you handle it from here, Keith?
Now, you're all schools, local schools, we're looking for fields aid and permits. Do you need anything from us? Any special requests?
Lincoln, just to make sure that the Mulligan Park splash pad is on, for that day, for both days, for the 10th and for the 11th.
So if you just call the Parks Department, they'll make sure that it's up and running for you.
All right?
Are you Tom?
Yeah.
Okay, Tom.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, please just identify what school you're with, please.
I'm going to see my name on here for the McCullough. This is the splash pad at Shed.
You know what number?
I couldn't see it on there. I didn't even know it was on there.
Oh.
The number. I just was looking through it. I didn't find it anywhere.
Did you submit a request?
Yep, this is the request for June.
Where'd you put the request in?
We put it in a couple months ago.
Months ago, wow. Okay, well, we can add you to the list. Okay, just your information, please.
Sure, it's Ellen McHugh, McCullough School. Shed splash pad.
So John, we don't issue permits for the splash pad. Do you have a permit already for the pavilion?
That's what it's supposed to be, the pavilion and the splash pad.
Okay. All right, so you want the pavilion. And what was the date?
June 12th.
6/12. Is that available?
I'm trying to check
That you know? All right, we're checking. 2 months ago? All right, so.
Yeah, it could be on, it's supposed to be on the system aid.
Usually we lump them by school, so,
We don't have a request for her.
I don't have her set for
yeah.
first side.
When do you need it for? When?
When?
Yes,
June 12th.
June 12th.
It's already booked?
Is that a name?
Trying to get to it.
Yeah, this was a couple months ago. It was probably already approved. It was a while ago, and she said that the meeting was supposed to be pushing on.
Huh, interesting. Okay.
Is it, can we just get these,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
these people out here and then
Okay.
we'll work with you?
Yeah,
looking it
he's
up.
checking something else.
Is there any other requests, special requests from any of the schools that we need?
I'm attending King number from the Lincoln. There's two separate events for the Lincoln and requesting the
Durkin Field?
For our Creek Island Family 9, who, due to that weather, have to be postponed from May 21st to June 4th.
You already put in your request in, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we have, Kim, right?
Yes.
Yep. You're all set, you have your rain date also. That's number 26.
Oh, 26.
All right.
All right, so there's no special requests? Everybody's all set? Yep. All right, so I'll make a motion that we approve all the school permits that have been requested for Fields Day on the schools
With no fee?
with no fee.
I'll second that.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set. Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Okay.
The Shaughnessy School is not field day, we already did that, it's for the summer.
Yeah, I see you here for,
For the summer school, right? And you just
Yeah.
want to use it for,
Yeah, because the playground's being redone, so we just wanted to grab that field.
oh, okay. So you're all approved.
Yep, you're good.
All right? Good luck.
Thank you. Okay. So that takes care of 3,
So we're back to 4.
5, 7, 22, and 26.
Yep.
Okay.
So just so you guys know that that other woman was already approved at the April meeting,
Okay,
so she didn't have to come back for the splash pad. She has to get in touch with the Parks Department.
okay.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Mr. Rudy. Okay, moving right along. Number 4, Jonathan Golden, please. Jonathan Golden, pop-up yard sale?
Nobody wants to join us tonight, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, okay. Number 6, Albert Prato, Impact Lowell. Albert Prato, Impact Lowell?
We're at the right meeting?
Okay. Number 8, Jeffrey Bolin, Cornhole Games.
Jeff's here.
Welcome.
Thank you. Good evening.
Evening.
this is.
I'm here, I'm requesting to use the St. Louis Harry Allen Field at St. Louis Park for cornhole
Okay,
on the Wednesday nights in July and August, with the exception of July 2nd.
yeah, you didn't have July 2nd, you just from the 9th to the 27th of August, so,
Correct.
okay,
I have, yes, all the Wednesdays in July and August.
okay,
We played at the Cody Little League Field, which is closed for the water park construction
right,
last year with your approval, and I was hoping to do the same this year for kids in disability sports, if
okay.
that would be all right to multi-purpose that field.
Okay.
Any special guests?
For this, not yet.
Mickey Ward, I heard, is a cornhole player.
No, we brought it up at basketball, and I haven't followed up on it for sure yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was usually when I get the permit, then I'll arrange with one of our sponsors, Home Depot or McAir Firefighters, have all expressed an interest would come out.
Okay. All right.
Now, you know, Jeff, they are doing some work out there, but it's outside the field. They're doing the kids' playground area
Yep.
over there in between the two parks.
Yeah, so they have it fenced off really well.
Okay,
And,
okay.
Okay. All right, so we've got item
Actually,
A and item B.
The porta potty came in good for someone's use.
It's always helpful.
So we're gonna take the A and B separate, Mr. Chairman?
Yeah, we'll take A, which is the St. Louis Harry Allen Field.
Okay, I'll make a motion to accept the times and dates with no fee for Harry Allen.
I'll second it.
Okay. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries, you're all set on that. B, we have change of June 22nd rain date to Sunday, June 29th.
I'd like to withdraw that request, please.
You wanna
Want
withdraw
to
it?
withdraw it?
Yes, please.
Was that your baseball game?
Yes, it came down between somebody on the board and somebody on the sponsors were going to come, and I'm going to withdraw my request. I had some feedback this morning that led to me withdraw the request, and I still keep my original rain date.
Okay. So you want to keep the June 22nd?
June 29th.
Correct.
Or
Right.
22nd, yeah.
Yeah, all right, so you don't want to change it to June 29th, so, okay.
And sorry,
All right.
Heather and everyone else for the extra
Okay.
paperwork.
No
No,
worries.
no, we'll go out of our way for kids in disability sports, anytime, any place, anywhere.
Thank you. I thought I had it. It turned into a pretty dynamic situation, and choices had to be made.
You know we're here to help you.
Thank you.
So in B, I'll make a motion that we,
Don't have to do anything.
we agreed to, he's just gonna keep the June 27th,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
22nd,
Right.
with no fee. No, now the,
We don't
does
have
he
to
have
do a
to?
thing.
Yep, so the fee's already attached to that permit.
Okay, yeah, there
Right.
is a fee attached.
Right, we
Okay.
don't have to do a
All
thing
right.
because we withdrew that.
Okay.
Okay.
You all set?
Thank you very
Jeff,
much.
anything
Jeff.
else?
Yep.
Thank you again, Jeff, for what you do for kids in displaced sports. Great job.
Number 9, Harrison Ryder, child's birthday party. Welcome. Is this your birthday party?
No, my daughter's first birthday party. So we'd like to use the Kittredge Park by the playground area just for a small gathering. There's less than 25 people from noon to 4 p.m.
Okay. Just basic casual get-together?
Yeah,
You gonna be cooking or anything like that?
now we're gonna order pizza,
Okay, all right,
clean up after ourselves.
thank you. Okay, questions or concerns?
No? I'll make a motion to accept the time and dates as requested at no fee.
Second it.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You all set? Good luck.
Thank you.
Rosemary Gillette, please. Gillette, I'm sorry. Day of Remembrance.
My sister was, lived in the city of Lowell. She passed away 10 years ago, so we're doing a 10-year celebration of life ceremony at the park. We would like to, from 4 to 8 on June 7th.
Okay. What do you need from us?
Don't need anything from you.
Okay, so you want the pavilion and,
We want the pavilion, yes.
And you want to use the facilities, right?
Yeah, the
okay,
facilities there,
all right,
around the pavilion. Shed Park.
okay. All right, so we got the adult fee and a custodial fee, so the charge would be $200.
That's fine.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay, I'll make a motion of time and dates with a fee of $200.
I'll second it.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Our condolences. Edward Ocasio, Salsa in the Park. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, this is, we've been doing it every year.
I know you have.
So it's about that time again.
Okay,
Family event at the North Common Amphitheater.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, for July 12th, I think it is. And then the rain date's on the 13th.
right, that's what we have listed here.
So,
Okay. What do you need from us, Ed?
nothing.
There's nothing there, it's
It's
just,
just the permit, and y'all can come down and salsa with us. We'll have a dance floor, we'll have.
I've tried salsa at home and it doesn't look good.
We'll have some, we'll have some instructions, we'll have some fun stuff happening for the whole family, everybody,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. Okay,
We have a dance floor, where
We need to have a
we have
fee
like
on this.
a bunch of teams, we have a whole team there to make sure you, pull you out to the dance floor and dance. So we're
I
gonna,
don't even want to come by this.
How many years you been doing that, Ed?
wow, I'm trying to do the math here, cause I know COVID took like 2 years away from us.
Right.
Wow,
Have you been by there lately?
no,
They've done a good job.
but I heard.
They fixed it up.
I heard they fixed it up.
They
I'm
did.
actually
Looks
gonna
very
pass
nice.
by today. I know they were gonna fix it up. I wasn't sure if they already did. or-
Yeah, it looks very
I was
nice.
kind of afraid because I was like, I hope they don't take it down or, you know.
No, it was in need for some
Yeah,
maintenance,
yeah.
and they fixed it up pretty
I know
nice.
for a while the
Sewers?
sewers
Yeah,
were
that
getting
was,
Right.
like clogged up,
yeah.
and I think from the runaway like dirt and water they used to kind of. I don't know if it was from the pine needles or something.
Yeah. I've been to a couple events there, and it definitely needs some work,
Yeah.
but it looks nice.
I
Looks
know
nice.
over the years they have improved a little bit, like they had, moved the electrical box. They had paved the floor, so they were doing some work, but I haven't been there. I'm actually gonna swing by right now.
The city has invested over $10 million in all parks this
Oh,
year,
that is so awesome.
in all the parks across the city.
That's where I grew up, so I always gotta give
Well,
back.
that's where I grew up, so.
I gotta give back.
Yeah.
How big is your event gonna be this year? Have you grown over the years?
Yeah, it's grown over the years. We get a lot of love and support. Sometimes, depending on the funding that we receive, we've had live music. We had a live music. We try to do live music.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we're gonna do that this year. Sometimes we also try to do maybe 2 a year, maybe.
Okay.
You know, it has grown. We actually we expanded. We also do one in Chelsea now. Chelsea. Yeah, we do one there, and we also do one in Assembly Row.
Wow.
We do a salsa in the park in Assembly Row, and in Somerville, I think it is.
Somerville Medford area, right?
Medford area. We also
Yeah.
do that one there too. So it's growing, and yeah, just so grateful.
Okay. So you just need the facility from us,
Just a
right?
permit, and hopefully it'll be great weather, so we don't have to do the.
You gotta ask the
rain
guy upstairs for
date. Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Don't want to talk about Saturdays, but, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, check us out on Facebook. We're on Facebook. We post all the pictures. I think we've made the sun a couple of times. So
Good
it's
for you.
been awesome. It's been
So-
great. Lowell, Salsa in the Park. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, what are we doing to him?
Fee?
We just do A and
We
B.
charged him a fee in the past? No, I don't think so. There's nothing there, right? No, no fee. I don't
Okay.
think we have to charge them a fee. They're not, they're just using
Not
basic.
using anything, yep.
No, it's not
Okay.
using anything, right.
I know we've used we've talked to the church to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
We donate money to them to use
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Because before we used to do a party, but I've always thought, man, that place needs like a.
Yeah.
I wonder if they could.
Well, we did have them fix the bathrooms up, but they're down by the baseball
Yeah, they're
field.
down
That's,
by- Right.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
And you know the church also owns the Lafayette Club now also.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
also let us use that parking
Yeah,
lot. So
yeah.
They're so great to us.
Yeah.
We love them.
No, they are great neighbors up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So I'll make a motion that,
No fee.
yeah, that we give the permit for Saturday, July 12th at no fee.
I'll second that.
Okay, and with the rain date of the 13th?
13th, yeah,
Okay, no fee, okay.
no fee.
All in
as well.
favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries, you're all set.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Ed, we're gonna come down and see you.
All right.
All right.
Please do.
We're gonna do a salsa together.
Do it.
Get your camera ready.
I have 2 FEs.
Thank you, Ed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric Lasado, please. Eric Lasado, please. Okay. Levi Tankersley, please. Levi Tankersley. Welcome.
Welcome. Hello, everybody.
Hey, what can we do for you?
Hey, so we're gonna have a basketball tournament over for the middle school kids. It's our second annual one for my youth organization, Community Connections. So we want to have a community day, free food, free games, stuff for family, and basketball tournament.
Levi, you do a great job up there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations to your school for winning the championship this year.
Undefeated.
I was there at the game. Great game.
I don't know, undefeated.
Yeah, do a great job with them kids. They're well behaved and you do a good job with them.
Thank you. I
I
really,
really appreciate
that.
what you do up there in that area with the kids.
Okay, why don't you make the motion?
I'll make a motion that we accept the time and dates at no fee.
I'll second that.
Okay. Further discussion? Do you need anything, Levi?
Maybe a couple extra barrels that day.
I'll make a note of that on the permit,
Or
so the
last
parks
year.
will see it.
Okay.
Yeah, that helped out a lot last year.
Okay, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Good luck, Levi.
Thank you. Thank you.
All righty. What did they win? Baseball, basketball?
Basketball.
Oh, okay, that's
Middle
what I
school.
thought.
My stepson, he coaches with them.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
teacher up there.
Was it the city?
Yeah, the Robinson School, middle school.
Okay. Okay, Joseph Essien, please. Joseph Essien, Community Health Screening and Cookout. Welcome.
Thank you.
What can we do for you?
Yeah, so we, Ghanaian community of Greater Lowell, we initially reserved the pavilion for August 2nd, but we thought we could use the other side of the pavilion too, but we realized we couldn't do that, so we want to switch to where we had it last year, which was the Pine School, a picnic area.
Pine School up in the back where all the
Yeah.
cookout grills are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we had it last year, and it was big enough. Actually, it's big enough for us, and it's tucked away for the kids to be
Yeah,
safe.
plenty of room up there.
Yeah, so we want to see if you.
Nobody else requests that, did they?
Nope, we already submitted the request.
Okay,
You know, Joseph, the only thing you don't have up there is bathrooms.
Yeah.
right.
Last
Okay,
year we got
because
some.
you're forfeiting your bathrooms from the pavilion to, okay,
Yeah.
as long as you know.
Last year we got some porta parties.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
All right.
So he's requesting for the whole area up there, or just,
The picnic area.
Yeah, that whole
Picnic
picnic
area.
area up there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many grills up there, how many,
Yeah, so last year what we did was we rented charcoal grills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we use it with, I think there's some few charcoal areas there too.
Right.
So that's what we.
You're still gonna stay with the charcoal,
Yeah,
correct? Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Do we need a fee on that? No, no. It's not the shed, we don't
Nothing up
have
there,
no
yeah,
fee.
yeah.
Okay, fire away, Keith.
Make a motion to accept the times and dates as requested, at no fee.
I'll second that.
And that's on B, and on B, I'm also gonna, make a motion that we waive the $450 fee for the provision that he had normally.
Okay,
It
Right.
wasn't paid anyways, but we're gonna waive it so you don't, nobody's.
Right, okay.
thank you.
Okay, all in favor?
All right,
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set, Joe.
Good luck,
All right,
Joseph.
good luck. Judith Durant,
Next on the list, I'm waiting for a colleague to come. Is that possible?
yeah, we can do that.
sure, I can do that.
Thank you.
I can do
We can put
anything I
it on us,
want.
right?
Wow.
All right,
Oh, tough crowd,
okay.
tough crowd.
Iris Cruz, please. Iris Cruz, please. This is your 5th birthday party?
No. My daughter's 5th birthday party.
Oh, okay. And how many people and what are you gonna be doing?
The Latin community, we usually do like a Sweet 15, and for the first time, I'm doing like a quinceañera, which is like a Sweet 15 before a 5-year-old. So we're doing like mostly family, some friends, I wanna say 25 to 40 people.
Okay. Okay. You're gonna be food?
We're gonna order pizza.
Okay, all right, so you're not cooking anything there?
No.
All right, so you, and then, okay, you got shed pavilion, you got the bathrooms and everything right there?
Yes.
Okay, anything else you need?
Are the water parks open during June? I put for June
I
22nd.
would say they are.
When's the water park open? Do we have a date?
They were supposed to open it for Memorial Day, and they didn't open because of the weather, so I'm assuming it's opening this weekend, but the Parks Department runs that, so he's not here, so I don't know
Right.
for definite it'll be up.
Hopefully.
Okay, I know, fingers crossed.
You could check and call, I don't know if there's a number we can call to make sure that, so you know beforehand, or whether to tell people to bring their bathing suits or not bring their bathing suits, but you can check beforehand with the parks, and they'll know.
Alright, sounds
Okay,
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman, to accept the time and dates as requested at $150.
I'll second that.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, we should, when they turn 5, they have a special event type? Is that what you were saying?
I think so.
Yeah, all right, that's nice. Okay, Randy Thay, please. Randy? Son's birthday party? Another 5th birthday party. Okay. Tracy Lasser, please, Lowell Pop Warner. Welcome.
Hello. So we have several requests in.
Pardon?
So we have several requests in.
Yep.
Yep.
One, two.
We're gonna take them one at a
four.
time,
Yep.
okay? First one we have is for Billy Rizzo Turf Field.
Yes.
Okay, we have September 7th, 14th, October 19th, and 26th.
Yes.
Those 4 dates.
Yep. At this point, we're requesting 2 4-hour blocks because we don't know how many football teams we're going to have, so we don't know how much of the day we're going to need. So at this, we may not end up needing the second half of the day, but I won't know until.
So you're
probably
saying
mid to
go
late
8 to
August.
12 rather than 8 to 4? Is
No,
that what-
I put in for
8 to 4.
to 4,
Right,
because we're hoping to have enough teams that we're there for the whole day.
right.
Right. But just in case, I just want to give a heads up that by mid-August, I might not need them, so I.
Okay.
Can we just table that until August? Because you got a few months.
Yep.
Do you want to come back and table, do you want us to table this?
Want to come back?
Oh, no,
Okay.
no. I want to.
You want to
Okay.
confirm the dates now?
I
Okay.
need to let them know
Now, do we know?
that we have game days.
No, there's not a custodian on, right? On them days?
Sunday.
So
Yeah,
we have
there is a
we have
Not
to-
on Sunday,
So we have to
Oh,
hire a
Sunday.
custodian on a Sunday, right?
right.
And the only thing is, as soon as you know, you let us know, because that way we'll cut the custodian in half. We don't want the
Exactly.
custodian out there just hanging around. You decide that, there's not another team, because
Exactly.
now you're gonna have to pay him if he hangs
If
around.
you don't
Right.
notify,
I
you're
mean,
gonna
I'm
pay.
sure.
So if you know us
Fine.
prior to, say,
Would love to sit around
yeah,
and do nothing,
yeah.
but.
Wait a minute.
But-
Not our corner.
Communication
Oh, I
is
love
key.
They're awesome over there. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
no, I'm
sure
joking, I'm joking.
they
All right,
wouldn't
so
mind.
that
But
would-
yeah, no, if you let us know, that way we can let him know you're only here for 4 hours. Or
Yep.
if he can't make it, then whoever replaces him, let him know that they're only there for 4 hours rather than 8.
Perfect.
Okay?
So that would be a fee of $1,200 for that period?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so we'll take a motion on that.
Okay, I'll make the motion to accept the times and dates with a fee of $1,200.
Second.
Okay. Further discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, motion carries. So that's from 8 to 4, correct? Tracy?
Yes.
8 to 4, okay. Okay, B, conditioning clinic, Colley Stadium, Desmond Field, Thursday, July 10th, from 4 to 8.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we're not sure whether we'll have a custodian there or not on the field, so.
It's a
when-
Thursday, right?
Right.
Usually, usually
Yeah.
there is a custodian.
Yeah.
They put somebody on the summertime for a second.
Just
shift.
say
Yeah,
custodian
but till
should be,
that time of night, I'm
Yeah, it
just
said-
wondering.
custodian should be present.
He's scheduled till 10 o'clock,
Okay,
so I did confirm that today with Jade.
all right.
Okay, so that'll be zero.
As long as there's a custodian, there'd be no fee.
Okay.
So, Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion that we accept the date of July 10th at no fee,
I'll second that.
and that's from 4 to 8.
All right, further discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried. Okay, C, car wash. Saturday, September 6th. Okay, there should be a custodian around there on that Saturday in September, I would hope.
Yeah. And for that, we're requesting the front area, kind of like next to the Mavis.
Yeah, right as you come in there.
Yeah,
Well, you've always, well, everybody holds them.
Yeah.
Okay. I get my car washed like 4 times a year, but everybody with their car washes. It's an expensive month for me.
I think
The
we've done a
car's
few,
clean,
Jeff.
though.
I
The
think we've
car
done a
gets
few of
cleaned.
them.
Okay, and you want a rain date for the,
I believe
well,
it's
the
the
third-
weekend after.
okay. It's best to wash them in the rain, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, I know, free
You don't have to
water.
rinse the car off.
Okay. Okay. All right, so,
So there won't be a custodian out there on a Saturday, right?
Yeah, not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, no, they just went Monday through Friday.
right, unless there's an event going inside the stadium. If somebody's playing, whether Lowell High has a soccer game going or something else going. Is that a correct assumption, Peter?
Yeah, if someone else has a permit, there should be a custodian present, but I don't know right now if there is or not.
Okay. All right, so we can
You
go,
can charge them if there is, they can just come back.
Right.
or-
Yeah.
if we need to, we'll go there, because you guys aren't going anywhere, correct?
Nope.
No, okay.
Plan on being here?
All right. All right, so why don't we
Okay, I'll
can
make
put
the motion.
C and D together?
Okay.
C and D, I'll make the motion for the both car washes and dates for the fee of $150 each. So that'd be $300 total.
Okay.
I'll second.
Okay. Further discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. You're all set on that. And if there was one, is there one there, then we can wipe that fee out. Okay, practices, August 4th to November 14th.
So there will be a custodian for that period.
Okay. All right, so,
So is that what the fee was for the custodian?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's the only thing that we can't waive is the
$11,250.
custodian fee.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
And we don't allow too many people to use that field, just, you know, we've shut everybody off to that field except the high school kids.
We
Pop
appreciate
Warner,
it.
and,
In junior league.
in junior league and special needs kids or something like kids in
Yep.
display sports
Okay.
or low police program, so.
Very good.
Okay. Otherwise, the fee would have been $11,250.
I know. We can't afford that. We're trying to bring our costs down to.
You
to
could
better
donate a
the kids in
portion
the
of that.
city. Yeah.
11,000 too, John.
Okay. All
The
right,
city needs the money.
I know.
So, Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion that we accept the times and dates as requested at no fee.
I'll second that.
Okay, further discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All opposed? Motion carries,
All right.
okay.
I do have one thing that's not listed. I have reached out to, oh, I'm sorry.
I got one more, I got F, and then we can do the other
Oh, I
one.
thought we were already done.
No, I haven't got that far.
You get the mini camp.
I'm a li-
yes.
I'm a little bit slower in my old age, so come on.
That's okay.
Wednesday, Thursday,
F,
Friday.
football, mini camp on Rizzo Turf Field, July 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
Yep.
Do you still want that?
Yes.
Okay.
We're hoping to do that with the Massachusetts Pirates. They were just waiting to make sure that we had the dates. They'll be present for the 23rd and 24th. The 25th, they have a home game, so they're not able to be there, but they're hoping to maybe offer something for the kids, tickets or something like that, but there's nothing set in stone yet.
I'll be nice and say they should offer free because they still owe us money.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let that go at that.
The custodian should be present, and there should be no fee.
No, they do a good job. We're glad to have them here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll make the motion for the 3 dates with no fee.
I'll second it.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Okay, you got one more thing.
You still down there, Melissa?
I am.
Okay, all right, just
She's
checking.
playing, but she's not loud enough yet. She's new, you know? She'll get louder.
Competing with you, that's tough. Okay.
So the one thing that's not listed is, we were hoping to do a clinic on June 26th for both a football clinic and a chair clinic. I believe Lowell High has the dates reserved. I reached out to Miss Crabtree. When I reached out initially, I believe she was on vacation. I followed up, but I haven't heard back from her, so I was hoping that, would it be, if she releases it, would it be something we'd be able to do? Because the date wouldn't be possible to come back here and request.
June 26th,
Yeah,
and that's a what?
it's a Thursday evening.
When's, is our meeting in June?
I think our meeting's the 28th,
Our meeting,
25th.
ours is the day before.
the day before.
All right.
I think, can we work with that, Heather?
I would have to get, I would
Yeah.
have to hear back from Patty.
So
but-
Yeah.
as long as Patty, she's already been approved for that date, and if she agrees to release that
Perfect.
date,
So you have to email something to.
Yep,
Right, right. You're
course.
gonna do it joint,
Yeah.
correct?
So what was
Yes.
it, June
Oh, okay.
26th, what field?
I believe we put in for the Desmond Field.
Desmond.
It's a practice.
Do you know what time already?
We
or-
put in for 4 to 8. Oh, that's what we would be requesting.
Okay.
What date?
26th,
26.
June 26th.
Yeah, our meeting is the 25th. So we can always vote on it that date.
Yep,
We can vote or deny it that day.
Tough guy today, I'm telling you.
All right, so we have to wait for confirmation on that, and Heather, you'll get that to us, and we can put it on the agenda for next month. Okay.
So,
Okay,
so just to be
You-
clear, you want her to come back next month to get approval for this?
No, if she releases the date, we're already approving the date.
Okay.
As long as the date is available.
That's what I
Right.
thought.
Okay? So you don't have to come back and everything.
great. Thank you all. We'll talk through email. Thank you, everyone. Have a
Good luck
night.
to you, hope,
okay, all
you
right,
have a good
thank
year.
you. Okay. Christine K., yoga classes. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that last name. Sorry. What can we do for you?
Go back
Yes,
to,
so I wanted to host a waterfront
Which number?
yoga class
Okay.
at Muldoon Park. I just want to do like a little intimate class, not intimidating, open for beginners, by the water.
Muldoon Park, where's that one?
That's near my house. Right
It's
on Barack.
Worker Street, right
The
about
beginning
there.
of Barack
Lawrence-
Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
All right.
yes.
Right by the water?
What happened?
Sorry.
We're missing stuff here,
Oh, they
Christine.
volunteer to go already.
Okay.
They already volunteered to go.
Okay, yeah, I know where the gazebo and
Yeah.
everything is. Okay. I don't think we need a fee on that.
Now, Christine, you know there's no bathrooms there, right?
Yes.
Okay. The ideal situation, we've had bathrooms or even porta potties at most parks, but
Yeah.
You know,
I'll
because
make
of-
sure to put that on the.
because of damage to, you know, the porta potties and stuff like that, that's.
Vandalism
another
over the
reason. Yeah.
years has-
It's unfortunate, but we like to try to get something so people,
Okay. So you just need the space to just, okay.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to accept the times and dates as requested at no fee.
I'll second that.
Okay, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, motion carries. You're all set, Christine.
Thank you. And if you guys are interested, it's called Yoga on the Waterfront. I'm going to be hosting it on the 21st officially.
And how do you pronounce your last name?
Cam Philavon.
Now, can we go
Okay,
dip?
Sullivan.
Can we go-
Okay,
Can
thank
you
you.
go for a dip after at the Concord?
If you want. You know.
You might be able to go whitewater rafting.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
Okay, what do you want to go back to?
15?
Did I miss it?
No, she was waiting for somebody.
Oh, okay, Judith Durant, rally. Kerouac Park Green Space.
My colleague Sheila Harrington with me.
Welcome.
Thank you. So we want to have what is a statewide and national movement on the 14th of June. It's a very peaceful protest and informational session about the trouble with our federal finances right now.
Whoa.
The need to protect our neighbors in Lowell from ICE and various things. So it is run by an organization called Indivisible, and there's one in Chelmsford, Tewksbury, Tingsboro, and Billerica, and they will all be having the same or similar event in their towns on that day. And so we want to also.
How many people do you expect?
I'd love to say 1,000.
All right.
But we're thinking anywhere between 50 and 150.
Okay. If you're talking 1,000 or something, then it's gonna be past that. It's gonna, but a
That-
couple of hundred.
That would not happen. We're a new organization, we're just getting going. So,
You may be a new organization, but the thing that you're there running rally for is not.
yeah.
All right, so you don't know what you could draw. And if you're looking at it, I have to look at it small to big, and if it's gonna be bigger, then I think we would need a permit from the police as well.
Police department too.
Right, because to get involved into political things is something this board does not do. And to take positions on whether we're for this or for that. You know, we provide space, and then after that, you have to go get your permits yourself.
Totally understand that.
Okay,
Yeah.
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 okay.
So, a question that we have at Kerouac Park, is there access to the power boxes? My son has done training through old telecommunication.
The
and-
power boxes
Yeah, so that, for mics and things like that, so my son he's our sound person.
for mice?
For
Mike's, microphones.
I don't know, but they'd have to talk to the people, the federal people involved with that. We don't have jurisdiction over that.
Jack Kerouac Park?
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting involved in the electronics and everything, that is not within our scope,
Oh, okay.
okay? So you're looking for something that is kind of above us. I would think you would need permission from probably higher to hold something like this. If you're looking for a rally and you don't know how big it could get in, you've seen them throughout the country, they start off small and next thing you know, there's 2,000 people.
I can't imagine it would be too large just because it is also happening in
Every town.
every town around us.
Right.
So it'll only be those people who are in Lowell who will come out.
Now, Peter, is that the jurisdiction of the national park?
That
Derek, or
would,
is that-
so you guys permit the park as far as the electrical boxes and everything else
Yeah.
that's over there?
No,
You'd
no,
have to
no,
talk to the
that's-
Parks Department, because Recreation doesn't get involved in any of that stuff, so the
Yeah.
parks would have to tell her how to get power.
In your park.
We're Recreation. They cut the grass, we play on it.
Okay, sorry, so can I just write this down, because I think we were recommended to.
I'm not comfortable with this one.
Yeah, so they would issue a permit for the park, but then when you get into, there's a lot of different park facilities in Lowell, national parks, state parks, city parks. And some of the spaces are shared spaces, so you would want to get in touch with, after they issue the permit, if they approve the permit, get in touch with the Parks Department to find out if there's a power box there and how you'd access it.
And that's the same as your recreation, right?
Yep, so we're part of the city, the Parks Department's part of the city, but it's like calling the police to put out a fire at your house. It's two different divisions. The only thing I would say is if there's not public access, they might require you to get an electrician, which would then be whatever the electrical fee would be. So that might be additional fees.
So if there's not power, that means that we have,
Generators?
microphones that we can, not, what are they called,
Megaphone.
megaphones that we
Okay.
can use that are battery operated, but if there's access to power and through Lowell telecommunication, my son Cody Ledoux, he said, one of you former workers.
All three of your
He
kids.
said he had, that's what we just want to know for option. If we can't use the power, we have a backup.
Yeah, so
It's a better way for us to use microphones.
So they've done a lot of work in a lot of different parks over the years. They haven't kept us informed on where and usually the park superintendent is here, but he cannot make it tonight. So I would get in touch with the Parks Department. They should be able to tell you what they have for amenities in the park and what you can have access to. Like I said, the only thing I could say is if the box is not readily available for the public, they might require an electrician if you're going to use it.
Yeah, we won't
But you can just tell them that you won't use it
That
then.
would be our backup plan.
Right.
We do have something, like electricity would be plugging in would be the priority, but if not, we do have a backup plan.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be available to use that. Nobody else has ever, we given permission to use the boxes and everything, so that's beyond our scope,
Okay,
so.
awesome, thank you.
Too many things can go wrong with that stuff, so,
Awesome, yep.
you know,
Okay.
so. Have you run this by anybody else in the city?
Some of our local politicians who are,
Okay. Have you presented to the mayor's office?
no, we didn't send it to the mayor's office.
Okay.
Is that the typical route when it's?
Well, when something like this, with the political thing, usually it is. All right, so I don't know what you've done so far. Okay, so I'm
Well, we've
I'm
talked
not trying to
to-
stop you, but I was just
Okay,
saying, these
okay,
are things you have to do.
We have talked to some city councilors, and we have spoken with our state legislators, and two of them would like to come and speak.
Okay.
So it is being accepted by those that
All
we
right,
know.
do you have anything to show us that?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, see,
Ask it
I know,
all the
it's
time.
difficult, I'm not trying to be hard to get along with
I guess we
it.
didn't realize,
I
we
didn't
thought
expect
they were
Okay.
just coming for a permit, and we thought a rally, like, we see so many downtown.
Mr. Chairman, if I may,
Right,
I'm not gonna stand on one side of the issue, but I'm also not gonna lie, deny these people the right to use the park for whatever reasons they feel. What I would want to do is I would want the police department to be notified that this rally will be
Oh,
taking place.
absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah, we
just
should
for
use
your
that.
protection as well as other people.
right.
But as far as your use of the park, we can't as a board make judgment of what you can use the park for and what you can't use it for. That is your right to do it, and our job is to make sure that people who are going there are going to be safe.
Right, and that was
That's
why
our
we're
job.
going
Yes,
through the
Okay.
process, yeah.
and we definitely
Yeah.
will contact the police because of
Okay.
that. We envision this to be a family-friendly.
Yes,
peaceful-
Yep.
and we hope it to be, Judith.
Yeah.
Everybody has a right to voice their opinion, no matter which way you stand on the issue. We have agreed.
It's not gonna come from us.
Right. So I'm going to make a motion, Mr. Chairman, that, I'll make a motion to accept the times and dates that they're requesting at no fee.
Okay,
I'd just like to amend it that they notified the police department.
With the understanding they'll notify the
With the
police.
understanding.
Okay,
Absolutely,
okay,
and
Right.
the Parks
Okay.
Department too, thank you. so
okay.
much. Yeah.
I'll second that with the.
okay. All right, further discussion? Okay, I just want to make sure you understand all the
We
parameters of
do,
what's
we
going
appreciate
on,
that, that's why
okay?
we're here. Yeah, thank
So
you.
let you be aware of it, and like, we don't take an issue on what you want to do there.
Yeah.
You know, we just want to make sure everybody's safe.
Yeah, the same
Okay.
for that. We have a,
And it might, just because today these things are couldn't get a little bit out of control real quick right now, and understand where small items have been throughout the country, where they've had little rallies that have turned into things, okay?
And we
I don't
can-
want to
we
see the
have a-
city of
we have a
Lowell turn into
peaceful
that.
plan in place, we have a couple strategies in place in case, to keep it calm. I teach sixth grade, so that's my day.
Mr. Chairman,
Okay, it's a Saturday, okay.
Mr. Chairman, I would ask that
The police department.
that the-
Definitely.
I-
Yeah.
And
I would-
who should we send that information when we talk to the police department?
Yeah, I would also, I would request that the Recreation Department, since we're approving this permit, let them know that we approved the permit for a rally on this date. So I don't want to, nothing against these two ladies, I'm not sure, I don't think putting the responsibility of our concerns onto them, we need to notify the police that there'll be a rally up there at that
Right.
date. I think, I'm not saying these ladies would, but someone could come here and say, yeah, we'll tell the police, and then say, geez, we forgot to tell the police. So I take it upon, I'm just taking it upon our responsibility, we're approving it, we're in charge of the park, we want the police to be notified, there will be an event being taking place that day, and there'll be a rally.
Yeah, okay, do you have anything, like a poster or something if you're putting out? A lot of times if people are running rallies, they'll have something to show us.
Yeah,
Okay, do you have a copy of anything that we could see?
I have it on my phone. Yeah.
Yeah, just so we get an idea what the thing says, that's all.
The most common thing being used is a crown with an X through it. No kings. It's called the No Kings Day.
What's the name of the group you're with?
Indivisible.
Okay. All right.
Individual?
Indivisible.
I just don't want to run you into any
Yeah.
harm, that's all. Okay?
We don't either.
All right.
My former life, I've had many pickets outside the city hall. So
Yeah.
We've had our share.
Yes, absolutely, and we can also,
I shut my mouth.
oh, yeah. So this, it just looks like this. It says No Kings. And there's a website, nokings.org, and.
All right, so that doesn't say what it's,
No, it just says.
what
no
you're
kings.
rallying against.
We are,
So by reading that, I don't know what you're rallying for one way or another. I'm just saying I don't know.
yeah, so, we are, as I.
That's all.
Yeah, so I'm an educator, and I want to be at this rally because I teach science.
Okay.
And I'm an educator, so I don't want to see any more cuts to science. All these, federal cuts, and also for education. Thankfully, my kids have gone through college, but I don't know how the next generation is going to go through college,
All right.
college loans, right, and things like that, so.
I
that's why I'm
I understand what you're looking for and I understand what you're doing, but I think the one thing, like you said, I'm a sixth grade teacher, I can handle this. If you get people
No,
that
I
come to
understand.
show up, that are opposed to what this thing is, sixth grade teacher doesn't make a difference to these people, so you gotta be very careful, that's all.
Yeah, we
Okay.
do understand that, yeah. We went to a training at the state, and we've done some work also.
All right,
So to clarify, I'll permit that that's been approved that on this date, June 14th, from the hours of 1 to 3, we've been issued a permit with the understanding that the Lowell Police Department will be notified.
And how can we send that information back to you? Who do we send that to? Like, if we talk to
Well,
the police.
you do your job, we'll do our from our end.
Okay,
So
perfect.
both of us will be notifying the police, you'll notify the
Okay,
police,
awesome.
because the police officers may ask for further information. We at the board probably don't have it. But
We don't.
You could tell them that we are having a rally, we are the people that have requested the permit. We're just gonna tell the police the Lowell Board of Parks has approved the permit for this date, at this location, at this time.
Perfect.
So that's gonna be our job. Your job, if they have any other
Thank you.
questions, that'll be up to you, entirely up to you.
okay,
Perfect, thank you.
all right.
All right, we wish you happy. and
Wish you
good
luck,
to you.
ladies.
Yeah.
Hey, you want my job?
No. I'm just trying to help you, but,
I know, thank you, I appreciate that. I don't think they realize what they're walking into.
no, I agree.
Pardon?
I agree.
Could be a disaster,
Yeah.
and they don't have a clue.
The 10th is well, the 10th is well.
20, right?
Okay, what number are we up
20.
to?
20.
20. Even Millet, please, even Millet.
That's 20.
We're on 20.
20.
No.
Ellis
20.
Dow, 20.
Number 20. Who said 22? All
Ellis.
right. 22. Okay, Ellis Dowd.
He wants to be here all night anyways.
Who's Ellis Dowd? Oh, welcome.
Good evening. Hi.
Hi. Welcome.
So, me and my friends were all sophomores in high school. For a project, we built a little library, and we were hoping to install it over at Shed Park.
Okay.
How little?
So like,
Okay.
yay, and like a cup high, like
Okay.
it's like there's a pole in the ground, right?
Right.
And the little library's on that pole,
Right.
right?
I mean, like the ones I've seen around? There's some in the Highlands and there's different places, right, with book. Okay.
My only concerns is the city parks can't take responsibility for it.
No, that's okay.
So if something happens, a damage to this, or whatever it may happen,
Yeah.
that we are not responsible for any damage that may happen. Not saying it's going to happen, I'm not trying to jinx you, but you gotta remember, you're in a park and it's a dark area at night. So we don't know what's going on up at the park, so anything that would go out there would have to be responsibility. Now, it's not a permanent setting, right? It's just a portable thing, right? Is that correct?
It can be, but it's like,
I don't think
way-
you really can't put a permanent setting. Yeah, that's that's a whole different thing to put a
Like a
permanent setting.
post in the ground.
Yeah.
but The post
So
can
like
come out.
what? You want it to roll?
What's that?
Like,
You just want a post in the ground and then the thing on top of it, correct?
yeah.
Like I've seen throughout.
Yeah, I've seen different various of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how did you pick Shed Park? If you're from Chelmsford, please.
Yeah, I actually moved to Chelmsford from Lowell.
Okay.
I used to live here, used to play softball around here. So I was at Shed Park a lot for games and stuff. So I don't play softball anymore, but I still have,
Okay.
fond memories from playing there. I don't know, like the kids running around the park. I just thought it would be a good place for a little
Okay.
more literacy.
Now, how long are you hoping to have this here?
Honestly,
Just give me your, what you're just thinking out loud. What are you thinking? How long are you hoping to have it?
as long as I'm around.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay.
My opinion would be, and I'm just one board member, I would like to do it on a trial basis. I would like to try it for maybe 3 months. And then if there's problems or any other incidents, then fine, then, we take care of the incident and it goes away. If it's fine, everything's working fine, and you're using it for what you think it should be used for, then we can always extend you.
Right.
Do you-
It's a
do
good
you-
idea, yeah.
Did we have somebody one time, John, wanted to do this a few years ago?
Yes, we did. This
Yes.
is not the first time we've been
Not the
approached
first
with
time.
Okay.
something like
It's
this.
never
Right.
worked
And it
out.
worked out, or didn't?
Never
It didn't work out.
So that's why I'm saying, why don't we
Vandalism,
give it a try, give it
vandalism
a trial
wiped it out.
basis, if you don't mind? And then, when we come back and something was to happen, maybe we can work with you to try to
Right.
better your situation, to try to get to what you're trying to do.
Right, 'cause
And
you
I appreciate
obviously-
what you're trying to do, and that's literacy, trying to help people to read and share a book, take a book. I think it's a great idea.
Oh.
I'm just not sure, and,
Whereabouts in Shed Park?
we're not in Chelmsford. We're not, nothing against it, this is not Chelmsford. This is, we're low.
Whereabouts in the park do you want to put this?
honestly, we're still workshopping that. We've been like trying to it's a pretty small thing. We don't I don't know, need a big space for it. We were thinking just out of the way, maybe near the park, but not in the way of the park, just
So-
How soon else are you looking to put this? Sooner the better? I mean, how soon are you ready to go with this?
we're ready. The library's made, we
Do you-
have books.
I don't want to put you off, but I'm hoping because, my fellow board member asked a good question. Location. We don't want to put it in the middle of location where you're going to have a highly extreme, near the splash pad or something like that, or even near the pavilion. So I don't know if you maybe want to think about it, go back with your crew and say, you know what, here's where we'd like to place it. We don't want to put it in the middle of the baseball diamond. I mean, you want to find a location that's suitable, but also that people can probably recognize maybe from the road.
So Keith, in the past, when you guys have approved these, you've had them work with location and size with the Parks Department, so that way the Parks Department has some input, so they know
Okay.
where the best place in the park would be.
So we'll give you a contact number
Okay.
before you leave, and we're gonna approve it, and you'll work with the Parks Department, and they're gonna help you to set up where your location might be best suited for what you're trying to, your intentions, and then we can go for there. Is that okay?
That's That's
And we're
perfect.
gonna approve it, I mean, I'll make the motion, just one board member, I'm gonna approve it for 3 months. So for 3 months, so after the end of the summer, we're gonna come back, and if there's problems up there and it's vandalism, it's not working, then we're gonna have to say it's, you know, great idea, you wouldn't have known if it worked until you tried it. Okay? Does that sound okay?
Yes,
Fair?
thank you.
Okay. So, Mr. Chairman, I'll make the motion that to approve the request by the permitter, and that you'll work with the Parks Department, and that this approval is only for 3 months.
I'll second that.
Okay. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Is that good for you, Ellis? Thank you, and we greatly appreciate your effort with this. I know you put a lot of time and effort into it, so hopefully we'll succeed. You're welcome. Evening. Okay, 21, Shauna Teague. Elopement? Okay. Okay. Evan Millette, Youth Lacrosse. All right, no show.
Okay.
Check. Didn't you have a shot at T to play softball for us? Wasn't there a shot at T to play softball?
Yeah.
Huh? The name sounds familiar.
Hey, guys.
How you doing?
Welcome, welcome, Evan.
Basically, what we're trying to do, all of the lacrosse stuff for the youth lacrosse is over at the Colley Complex, you know, our goals and things like that. And we're trying to do, both on the boys and girls side, we're actually separate organizations, kind of, to do like a clinic/camp with, you know, the coaches, and not even necessarily just for current players of the youth lacrosse program, but really any kid in the city of Lowell that, you know, falls into that kindergarten to third grade age group, at no cost, you know, just it's going to be on hopefully Tuesday nights, you know, show up to Carvalho if you're a boy, show up to Rizos, you know, for the girls, and, you know, come try out lacrosse. And if you come once, then you don't like it, then you don't come back the next week. And if you like it, you know, we'll hope to keep the kids for the summer. 2 years ago, we had 40 kids in the boys youth lacrosse program. This year, we had 40 preschool and kindergartners in the Learn to Play lacrosse program. And, you know, we're just hoping to keep going with that momentum. You know, we had a bunch of local businesses donate like up to $8,000 this year so we could get the kids new uniforms, things like that. So we're just trying to grow youth lacrosse in the city as best we can. And we're hoping that, you know, by giving the kids a chance to come, you know, sticks, balls, come try lacrosse over the summer, then they'll be able, if they like it, they can register in the fall and then come play with us in the spring. And, you know, hopefully we go from 40 to 100 kids playing, and then the high school program can benefit from that in a few years with any luck. We have had great support on the boys' side. We have had great support from Coach Jordan and his staff. You know, they've gotten some of the high school boys to come to the practices of the little kids, you know, help out with them, and it's been a great relationship that we've had with them this year.
I have 2 quick questions, then.
Yes, sir.
All these kids from Lowell,
All these kids are from Lowell.
and you're not charging these kids to participate?
Not a dime.
Okay.
So
And-
we're hoping, I mean, well, I'll adjust the times if I have to. I was hoping that, you know, Connor and crew
No, they should be
Oh,
out there.
the
was,
time's all right. The time's
was
all
gonna,
right.
you know, was there until if he's only there till 6 because it's the summer, then I can go
No, the
2 to
time's-
6 or, you know, whatever have you.
The time's all right.
Yeah, I mean, and,
Times are okay.
We go with the time.
all right, and I mean, if we had to pay, I would have cut the check because
It'll be no fee 'cause the
Yeah.
custodian's over.
And-
I went to some of the high school lacrosse games. We need to build the youth lacrosse program in the city of
Is
Lowell.
youth lacrosse on the downswing again?
No, we're on the upswing. So 2 years ago, we had 44. This past year, we had 61 travel kids, and we started a Learn to Play program on the boys' side for the first time for preschool and kindergartners. We cut registration off at 25 and ended up with 40 kids because it was just my neighbor went, so I came with them. Hopefully, we can stay. We charge those first 25 kids, like $20 to cover the cost of the stick.
So over the last 5 years, what's the curve been like?
We had 0 youth lacrosse players during COVID in the city of Lowell.
Yeah, okay.
And we merged with Tewksbury, and we lost all of our kids. So we started with 1 team 3 years ago, 3 teams
So
2
you're
years
building
ago.
again.
Yep. We're looking to have 3 first and second grade teams next year. And this was the first year we've had a 7th and 8th grade team in like 6 years.
All right.
So we'll finally be.
Now, Evan, I'm sure you're aware that's our newest field that we have in the city.
What's that?
It's the newest field we have in the city.
Oh, yes. We
complex.
have a Carvalho. We've had all of our games on Sundays.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we have Westford, Groton, Tingsboro all saying to us, you know, how do you guys get to play on, you know, this field?
Well, I just wanted to follow up with that, is that this board has made a decision. We don't let nobody use that complex out there except the
Yes.
high school kids and the youth kids. So
I was at that meeting in
I know we get
January.
blasted. I get plenty of phone
Yes.
calls, but I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, no, and the field is still in great shape.
We want it to be in great shape.
The
Going to continue to be in great
the
shape.
product that you guys are providing to those first and second graders and those third and fourth graders to get to go to Carvalho on Sundays. You know, it says Lowell all over the turf. You know, it's great. The Collie staff gets there and they get us the little control box for the scoreboard. So we have scoreboard. There's the power there. So we
Right.
set up a speaker that we bought. I mean, and we put on, we do the national anthem before
Yeah.
every game.
Must be very inspirational for the kids.
Oh, they love it. I mean, even the kids from the other towns are like,
'Cause that's like a college field. When you look
yes.
at that, that's
Oh,
like a
yes, no,
college
it's,
complex.
we,
Beautiful field.
Come on, move this.
we,
All right, so this guy's gonna. So there is a custodian on.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll make the motion to on the A. I'll make a motion to accept the times and dates as the time requested at no fee.
I'll second that.
Further discussion? All in favor?
All right.
All right.
thank you all.
And B?
It's gonna be the same thing, 'cause it's just.
Just the girls.
A and B, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll make the motion to accept the times and dates with no fee.
Second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
All right.
All opposed?
And if none of you are doing anything this Sunday, from 9 to 3, it's the last set of home games for the boys youth lacrosse. If you'd like to come down and see what the,
You want
We-
us to try out? Is that what you're saying?
Mr. Linehan, we have a spot for you on any of the teams that you want to join.
I bet you do. You're the guy sitting in the dunk tank, right?
No, I wouldn't do that to you. Not your first time down.
Oh, I've been requested for that spot a lot of times. It's a lot of fun, though.
Good luck, Evan.
Thank you
All
guys very
right,
much.
thanks, Evan. Okay, Becky Roman, please. Becky Roman? Welcome.
Good evening. God bless you.
God bless you, too. North Common Stage for June 3rd through August 26th from 6:30 to 8:30. And what are you going to be doing, Becky?
We do our service there every year.
Okay.
We use it every year. Sometimes we do it. We on 211 Fletcher Street on the corner,
Right, right.
and sometimes on the same Fletcher Street that the stage. We sometimes do the service there, and we just have refresher and just music and preaching.
You've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
It's no fee on this one.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to, do you need anything else from us? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay,
It's
I'll
the
make a-
electric. I don't know.
Yeah, there's electric outlets.
Yeah.
in
You
there.
got Tuesdays and
This one.
Saturdays, got the second one, A and B.
Okay, under A, you want me to do A and B?
Do them both together, yeah.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to accept the times and dates as requested at no fee.
I'll second that.
Okay, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All set. You're all set, Becky.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Good luck.
B too.
Yep.
We bundled-
Yeah,
bundled.
we bundled A and B.
Okay,
Thank you, Heather.
thank you. You've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, Jacqueline Scott. Welcome. I'm good, how about yourself?
I'm great.
All right. Child's birthday party,
Yes, it's my son's 10 years old.
10. Oh,
His birthday's today, but
oh, happy birthday.
he's actually in football practice.
Oh,
I would love to be able to celebrate his birthday on the 1st of June, which is Sunday,
okay,
at the Pavilion, Share Park.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have most of his football team and some of his other friends and his old football team and a bunch of family. I'm hoping I can grill because I'm trying to do like, the theme is actually a football, like if you're going to a football game, so I have
Oh,
like a
okay.
convention stand and I want a grill to do like cheeseburgers or hot dogs.
Grilling, you have to use charcoal.
Yes,
You
I was
cannot
told
use
that.
gas. Okay.
Yeah, I was told, and I have no problem doing that as well.
Okay, good. All right. From 4 to 8. Anything else you need?
No, just,
Okay, just good weather.
yeah,
All right.
seriously, yes.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to accept the time and dates as requested at a fee of $150.
I'll second it.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Have a
So
good
just really quick, I recommend paying that permit fee as soon as I process
Can I
it,
do
if
it
you
now?
could. Well, I'm not gonna be able to process it till tomorrow, but just so that they can assure to have a custodian out there. It'll have to be paid, I'd say, by Friday morning.
Well, I can do the payment whenever you're ready.
Yep, so once I process it, you'll get an email letting you know
Okay.
with the invoice.
Perfect, sounds like fun.
Good luck, good luck to you.
Okay, we have John Flynn, Fiesta Show Carnival, have
That
representative
has been
from John.
withdrawn.
So that's
Right.
been withdrawn. One, item E is here, though. She had something she wanted to discuss with the board.
We've been going back and forth.
Welcome. Your name, please?
Isabel. I'm with the International Institute of New England. I came in last month with 3 requests.
Okay.
The only, so there was like a issue about space, but I think it's all set now.
Okay.
But I did notice I made a mistake. I was wondering if one of the field day requests was for June 19th, if that could be shifted to June 26th, which should be the following Thursday. Same location, just the Thursday below.
Okay.
I only have 2 requests, right? I have June 5th.
June 5th and June 7th.
What do you have on this, Heather?
So the items that are on E were responses to being moved because of South Common being used for the carnival. So those responses are not needed anymore. But since she was on the agenda, she wanted to change, she had booked June 19th, which is now a holiday, and she wanted to change that to June 26th. So she wanted to just change the date of a permit you approved last month when she realized, I'm assuming it's because it's a holiday, you don't want to do it anymore on that date, so they wanted to move it to June 26th.
Same time, I think 10:30 to 12:30 p.m.
And it is available, she let us know before the meeting just today, so I was able to check, it is available for that date for those hours.
There's actually 2 different times I have here. I have 10:30 to 2:30, then I have on a 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. What
Those
time
are
do you actually
different
look
dates.
for?
Those weren't being, those are the ones that were affected by the carnival. This other date was a third date.
26.
June 26th.
She wants June 26th.
10:30 to 12:30.
Okay, sorry.
Is that correct, Isabel?
Yes, I can also just confirm the other dates too, if that's helpful.
Do you have the dates down, Heather?
The self-common days?
Yeah, Isabel?
Yep, so that's on there.
Okay.
So she has June 5th from 10:30 to 2:30, June 7th from 10 to 12, and then she has another permit that you guys approved last month, which was June 19th.
Right, which we're switching to the 26th.
But that one's not
She
listed.
wants to withdraw that one.
She wants to change, that one wasn't affected by the carnival, so that one's not on here. That was gonna be left alone. So the first 2 dates she wants to leave as they are. The 19th wasn't gonna be affected by the carnival, so that's not listed, but the June 19th date's the one that now is an issue for her and wants to change the 26th,
Okay.
which is available pending your approval.
Okay.
Can I just ask you real quick, if you don't mind?
Yeah.
I know they'll probably kill me after, but what exactly is the International Institute of New England? What do you actually do?
That's okay. So we're a resettlement agency for refugees and immigrants. I work specifically with youth, so I'm helping them just kick up their life, if it's getting their high school diploma or an equivalent to it, or some sort of certificate training. But we do like to also have fun, so Wednesdays are like our weekly fun activities, and with the warmer weather, we've been having sports on Thursdays. So just kind of trying to fill up the summer so there's no like isolation.
To my, Heather, now, she already been approved for the other dates?
She was.
Yes.
There's no fee, right?
No.
I don't believe so.
Okay,
No.
so we just have to approve the transferring of the June 26th?
19th to the
Correct.
26th.
26th.
Right.
Okay, I'll make a motion to accept the time and dates as requested at no fee.
I'll second it.
Okay, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion, you're all set.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, good luck with your events. I'm glad it worked out. Okay. Jose Hernandez, welcome. Flag football, Jose.
Good evening, flag football, yes.
Okay.
I currently have Frank Ryan Field. I wanted to add 2 more weeks to it, just to accommodate playoffs, pretty much.
All right, so you already have dates?
Yes.
July 3rd and July 10th are additional dates?
Yes.
Okay. All right. How many dates did you previously have?
I believe it was 10.
All right, but we're all set on those, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, all right, so we'll just deal with these. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to accept the times and dates as requested for $100.
I'll second it.
Okay, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set?
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks,
Yep.
Jim.
Okay.
Can we deny 29?
No, that's accepted. DPW.
I'll let your DPW union members know that you mentioned that, Keith. They'll be proud to.
Know me anyways.
I would let them, okay.
Am I invited?
Yeah, they
Alright.
said, Councilor Robinson announced at the council meeting the other night, so.
I know you had a long night last night, so we'll try to get you out of early.
Last if you want, that way we
Okay.
get everybody out of here. I'm sure you want to get out of here as much as we do.
Jane Adrita, please.
So we gotta prove this, or we already proved it last month, right?
No, we'll talk about it at the end.
We'll talk
Okay,
at the
okay.
end.
All right.
Okay. Jane Adrita, please. Welcome. What are we doing?
Hi, Albert. We are requesting permission to celebrate our daughter's birthday this coming Saturday over at Shade Park at the pavilion.
Okay.
We hope to either grill on site or bring some food over. The rain, it seems there might be some rain, so
Okay.
we're not yet decided on that. But yeah, we'll have a few of our family members and friends come over, about 30 or less.
We've got,
No custodians or custodian?
So they're requesting for the picnic area for the first 4 hours.
right,
And then after that, they're gonna move over to the pavilion, only
Okay.
because the pavilion was booked before they needed it.
Okay,
okay, I was
okay,
wondering
so
what
it's,
that
So they'll do like a little shift to get to that other area.
so if it's raining at 10 a.m., what are you going to do there, the picnic
Also, the
area?
plan was to do the grilling at the other, the park, the other side of the park. Then once we shift over, we bring all the food to the pavilion.
It
But
said-
there is some rain, so
Yeah, that's what they're talking,
we'll,
Saturday.
we'll
heavy
take
rain
a
for
chance
Saturday.
just in case.
Yeah,
Because it says 50% chance of rain right now.
Right.
I don't know how reliable that will be.
that means 50% it won't.
Maybe. It's another look at it.
The way my season's going, it's gonna happen. I've got 25 games already rained out this year.
Okay, well, you'll have to play that one
all
by ear.
right, so, Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion on A, to accept the times and dates they're requesting at no fee.
Okay,
And B, I'll make a motion to accept the times and dates as requested at a fee of $150.
I'll accept both of them.
okay. Okay, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set. Good luck.
Oh, God bless you. You're invited.
So I'm gonna,
Thank you.
I'm gonna process this permit, and just like I was saying to the woman before, once I process it, it needs to be paid almost immediately, just so that you have a custodian out there for that time.
All the time.
Tomorrow, probably first thing in the morning.
Joe?
Joe, how do you get on the end all the time? You should be able to submit this, so you... No, all right. I'm not,
Excuse me? Go to ask. Are we allowed to have some music?
yes.
As long as you
Just
don't
keep-
blast
Just
it
keep it
real loud.
acceptable.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get the dancing shoes.
Enjoy,
As long as you don't
enjoy your
wake up the
day.
dead next door.
Okay,
Enjoy your day.
right.
I'm requesting.
Oh, I know, I wasn't calling you up. You're not in order. I
just wanted to make sure
saw
you-
you're so far down here, usually... Okay. I know, you like it. Denise Moses, please. Welcome.
Welcome. So we pretty much wanted to do like a graduation party for the youth because like my daughter's graduating. I adopted 4 children, so like I have all these kids that's graduating and then their friends and then other schools as well. So we just wanted to celebrate the youth of just graduating maybe next year, probably do it again. We're just starting off just small to figure out like how we can do it, but I think it'll be pretty cool to just let the youth know we acknowledge the fact that they're graduating.
Okay.
And, you know, just have them food, games, and stuff like that.
Okay, so Shed Park, June 15th, from 12 to 8?
Yes.
And you're gonna be doing food or anything?
Yeah, we'll probably have some grilling. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, charcoal?
Charcoal, yes.
Yeah, okay. And also, would you grilling notify the fire department, please?
Definitely.
Otherwise, they come over and they soak it, so I don't want that.
That sounds good. Do
What
we
else-
need
what
any,
else
like,
you need?
permits?
No. What?
Because, no, I already asked them.
Yeah.
Now Denise, you're, obviously, you're not charging anybody to show up for your function, right?
No, no.
How are you advertising? Are you doing this citywide for the youth of the city who are graduating?
Yeah, just for the city.
So are you gonna, how do you get out there, get on network? Or-
Facebook,
Okay.
I have my business, so I was gonna put it on my website.
Is this your first time doing it, Denise?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it would be pretty cool, just.
Sounds
to
like a great
acknowledge,
idea.
especially
I like it, I
the
like
youth
it,
that
I like it,
have.
I like it.
Um,
They get some music going and everything?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Get the kids
It's
vibing?
Father's Day, you can come too, we'll celebrate y'all too as well.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make, there's not a custodian on, right? So you have to pay custodian fee, right? You know that about that.
That's fine.
That's a service beyond above that this board has no control of.
Oh, no, that's
When the
perfectly
Parks
fine. I
Department
just
assigns a
wanna-
custodian, that's between the permitter and the custodian. So I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman, to approve the time and date as requested at a fee of $300.
I'll second that.
Okay. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set, and
Thank
good
you.
luck.
Look at that, 5 minutes, that's not even enjoyed y'all whole meeting. I need to find
Okay.
out how to come to these meetings.
Justin Garofano?
The entertainment's free.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have a good
night.
one. Good luck.
Martial arts color belt presentation.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to say no to you.
It's something we do once a year at Shed Park. It's a great venue. The weather's beautiful at this time of year. And we do a celebration for the kids that have been working hard towards earning their rank. We have a food truck that shows up, and it's kind of like a family gathering picnic. It's just a different place to host this event. Usually it's in my school, but it's a lot more fun, especially leading into the summer. You know, some kids are taking summer break, and it's a good memory for them to be doing it in this venue. It's a great time.
Sounds nice.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I think in the past, and maybe someone can correct me on this board, I think we can't allow a food truck on the city property. Is that right? They have to stay out on the street? Is that my understanding?
Yeah, so the city council passed,
Permit they have to go through the get.
well, the city council passed a ruling a few years back not to allow food trucks in the parks anymore.
Okay,
So-
I vaguely remember that, that's right.
And we have signs out there saying that if they
Yeah.
do go on, they have to get special permission from
Right.
this board.
Yeah, they have to go through a license commission to get a special permit or something to go on there. So they could stay in the street?
Right.
On Roger Street?
Yep.
If you're using the pavilion, which is right in front?
Yep.
Then that's fine, then as long as they're not on the actual
Right.
park area. 'Cause
Okay.
that's a special permit they need.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
think we've gone through this every year, and I think he knows.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's probably,
Yeah,
he's
because
probably
you would
fine
have
with it.
violated it
Yeah.
before, and we would have been able to say no to you, but no, I think you guys know that by now. They should know that by now.
Yeah, I think he does. I mean, he's licensed for the state of Mass, and he does a lot of work here in Lowell.
Okay.
So I think he knows, but I remember you mentioning that last year, too.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Now, Justin, are you dealing with mostly local kids?
Oh, yeah, Lowell,
You are?
Wilkes-Barre.
Okay. So, Mr. Chairman, I'm gonna make a motion to accept the times and dates as requested. I'm gonna ask that we waive the resident adult fee and just go with the custodian fee of $150.
I'll second that.
Okay.
Appreciate that very much.
Okay, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set. Good luck.
Okay, thank you
Have a
very
great day. Okay. Okay. You're all set, Evan, right? Oh, yeah. All right, so, Joseph. You got nothing better to do, right?
Nothing better. Enjoy it.
Obviously.
I'm requesting Shed Park the Sunday before Thanksgiving. It's November 23rd.
Yeah.
We use the pavilion and the track and the grass around not the playground. We're there early in the morning and we stay till dark to clean up.
Okay. How many years now?
20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know why you're gonna be at the end of the thing. You should know enough to put it in, you'd be at the front.
I like to come and watch the meeting.
Yeah, right.
I get it.
Misery likes company, huh?
Yeah.
Anything different, Joe?
Be all the same. We set up the day before. We need the electricity and the custodian that we pay for. We get a porta potty for each parking lot, and we have a landscaper if needed to do any maintenance afterwards.
And you guys have been great. Okay. So- All right.
So he's looking for,
Melissa's gonna make a motion here.
she's in the
Go, Melissa.
I'll make a motion on A, for times and dates, a total of $400.
Fine. Thank you.
Okay.
And on B, I'll make the motion for the same thing, times and dates, for a fee of $125. Can we bundle both of them at once?
Yeah, might as well, yeah.
Well, they're the same time, right? So he's using the track. He's using the track.
I
and
don't-
He's using it.
You have to do it in 4-hour blocks.
Yeah.
It doesn't allow you to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
What I'm trying to do, Joe, I mean, you've been doing it so long and you guys give back so much to the city and
Just make it 400.
What I'm trying to do is just leave it at the 400 because you're there anyways, but we'll give you the permit for B, so you have a permit for the track, so in case somebody uses it, but we're gonna waive the fee
Okay.
of
Okay.
125 and just, I'll do A and B combined for $400 and waive the fee for 125. Mr. Chairman, that's my
Yeah, no,
my
that's
motion.
fine. That was my suggestion, too.
Okay, second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set, Joe.
Thank you.
Good luck,
Thank
Joe.
you.
I'll be last again next year.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Now we got
Okay, what do we got?
Peter,
Peter, what do we got, Pete? What number?
29.
29.
29. Guess I'm not making my 7:30 meeting, huh?
So we had a permit for this for May 22nd, and that was the day of the nor'easter rainstorm.
Yeah.
So they just asked us to get a rain date of the 29th, so that way we could come back to the board and get a new date approved.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to accept the time and dates as requested of May 29th, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at no fee.
I'll second it. You're not doing any cooking, right?
I don't care what they.
To be honest with you, I don't even know what they're doing. They just told me to get a permit. But if they do cook, I'll tell them charcoal only.
All in favor?
I wish other
Aye.
people in this
All
city.
opposed? Motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, if I may have a point of personal privilege?
Yes.
Second. Peter, I noticed when I was at my granddaughter's game the other day at McPherson's, I noticed in the park, it had a sign that, field use by permit only. There was a sign there, and I've never seen that in any other park, and I didn't know why that McPherson's would have a park be given.
No idea. Parks Department handles all the signage on the field, so I don't know.
Because of, Gil was letting the crush come in. We put them in all the parks. It has it up at Shed Park too.
I have no idea. The Parks Department puts the signs up. They don't even tell us what they're putting up for
I don't
signs.
think it does any harm. I think it's good.
What's that? Well, I just don't want a mom and dad to go down the park and say, well, I can't use it because I don't have a permit.
No.
That's my
No, I
point.
don't think.
Well,
Those are just- I
again,
understand.
I don't want to make one set of rules and then we're paying by another set of rules. I don't see it at Father McGuire's, I don't see it at the North Common. I just want to know why we're doing it over here. It just doesn't, it makes no sense to me. If we're looking at a matter of fairness, why do I have it at one park? Make it at every park, put every park. No use of any park unless we have a permit. Why just McPherson's? And why just Shed Park? Why just designated parks? I mean, that's like people, us not knowing about them locking gates up at Chet Park. We never knew about it. We're opposed to that,
That wasn't just Shed Park, that was throughout the whole city.
and we're opposed to it.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I be opposed to you
You
telling
want
me
the
that I
signs
can't
to
use
come
it?
down?
I want the signs down. I want the public to be able to use the park and feel welcome to go to any park, except the high school fields. Them are the only
Any way
fields
we
I don't
can
want
find
them
out how
using.
many
They put those up because.
What I would recommend is that you guys request someone from the parks to come to the next meeting
Yeah.
to find out and
I'll take
just,
pictures
and just let me know what you want them to have for information. Do you want to know what parks they're at, how many there are?
That
Just
would help.
email me what you're looking for information. What I'll do is I'll send it to Jade what you're looking for and ask her to have someone back at the meeting.
Make that a motion, Mr. Chairman, that the Recreation Department come back to the Board of Parks the next meeting.
I would-
Let us know what parks have these signs that no use of the field without permit use only.
I would ask Parks to do it because they'll have the information if you have follow-up questions.
Yeah.
Because if you have follow-up questions to the information they send me, I won't have any follow-up answers for you. But if the Parks Department has someone here and you have questions, they can answer and.
Well, any town you go to, all the parks.
I've noticed it, but most of the towns, I'm gonna tell you, Tom, most of the towns that I've seen them, they're mostly on the high school fields. They're not on your regular fields. I don't see them nowhere in the North Common. I don't see them at the Bartlett School. I don't see them over Father McGuire. Why are there certain designated areas that have them? And someone can explain it to me and tell me, hey, that's why,
I think
I'll agree
we
with
put
it. I
them
just
up
wanna know
there,
why.
Rick, because of the outsiders, organizations, these club teams are coming in, like the New England Prime, the Polish
We know the
Crush.
reason it's there, but I understand your point as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Pete.
They're coming in and using our fields. I remember when I first got on this board, Peter used to call me up, what the heck is going on down at
So,
McPherson's?
and Tom, with that being said, what would stop them if they went to McPherson's and seen that sign and said, oh, I know a park that doesn't have one, and we go over there and we start playing over there. So now a neighborhood group wants to play, and they say, oh, you can't because someone else already took the field. Somebody else from out of the towns, they're using that
We
field.
can't keep playing what if, though.
Right.
Well, listen, but
I
all
understand
you're
your
doing
point.
is
I
kicking the can down the other side. You're taking a guy and say, well, I can't play here because there's a permit here, but there's no permit over there, we'll go play over there. It's two set of rules.
I think
Depends
those
who's
two
coming
signs
in.
are up
Depends
there
who's
just
coming
so that telling people, there's a lot of leagues out there, people using our parks and running leagues, and not coming in front of us to get permits to use these fields. I think that's the reason why they had put those
They
signs up.
make it universal then. Do not use any of our fields on a permit, if that's the way we're looking at it, and that's the way you're explaining it. I have no problem with that. If we're gonna do that, let's do it for all. Don't get
Those
stuck.
signs are up there just to
All
stop
right,
these
let's get the
people
information
who
back
Yeah,
from the
leagues.
Parks
and then we'll
Department, and then we
discuss it
can make
further.
make a
All right.
decision then.
Well, maybe it's just a matter of changing the language to say organized activities need a permit or something like that. But we'll see what they come back with.
yes.
Can we get a second?
I'll second that.
Okay.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.